Absolutely loving this piece of me knitwear from Lacoste with the typical ringer style. Always say one of my favourite brands, Lacoste, biggest selling kind of fashion brand I guess on the site, classic heritage. 100% piece of me, this jacket. Me and my son fighting over this one. If I have it, he'll want it. If we're going to football, we won't be wanting wearing the same. But it comes in 3 colours. Loving this graphite grey. Comes in classic navy. We've sold for a couple of years now. Got a bit of a performance tech element to it, but it's a bit of an everyday jacket as well. And also in the green. Green came in first this season. I think that's going to sell out first because it arrived first. Absolutely loving this piece of me knitwear from Lacoste with the typical ringer style around the collar that they do in tees. So they've got it in the knitwear in real classic Lacoste colours in the gardenia. Also available in the navy. As well as that, we've got classic knitwear from Lacoste, 5 colours. So you've got your navy, sand, olive, black and grey. So yeah, like a seasonal colour will be sand, and this is the green for the season. First season, Lacoste have done a cable jumper. Absolutely loving this in navy. I think I'll be having both, navy and the cream sort of thing. The missus would buy me for Christmas, I guess. Another item I really like is, I'm not overly wearing shirts. I'm wearing the short sleeves on holiday, but I do like a full button PK. What that really means is we've been doing them like in your holiday vibe. It's just your typical PK cotton, renowned by Lacoste, in a polo, but turned into a full button. And also in there, I'm going to struggle to show without putting on here, is you get stretch in the fabric. So it's got a real nice stretch to it that you perhaps wouldn't get in a normal shirt. So they're great. Again, over to sweatshirts. Always a good seller. Lacoste sweat, 5 colours, seasonal there, bit of a lilac, I guess, sky blue, and then typical navy, proper best-selling colour. I know I always use the word bestseller, but it is. And then your seasonal green. I'm not going to try and describe the colour of that green, I'll leave that to you, but that is definitely black. And then knitwear is become popular with Lacoste, with what I'm wearing. So there's an option really. There's quarter zips. I've shown that in a previous video. Quarter zip in the sky, and then a quarter zip in a black. I have to think twice whether they're black or navy. And the first time, they've gone back to a full zip. Someone might think you'd call this a tracky top, but it's definitely just a full zip jumper, if that's the right word. Full zip knitwear in navy. And then also in the quarter zip is more of a Lacoste style fleece. And these have sold really well for years. Slightly more relaxed. So we've got a navy, a white, when I say relaxed, more casual might be the word. And then we've got, again, this seasonal green. And the only difference, it's not that obvious from the knitwear, is you do get your little hand pouch pockets, a little bit more cozy. That's just some of the key pieces from Lacoste.